Здравейте, здравейте, момци, моми, аз съм Джимер, а това би трябвало да е епизод 60 от поредицата ми на Dragon Inquisition Take 2, опит 2. Има малко драми тук с подкарването на Dragon Age с модове. Аз викам тръгни, той вика нища. Викам тръгни, бе, той вика нища. Та така, с 300 долара успяхме да накараме да тръгне игрицата. В крайна сметка имам винаги една заплаха от краш, но какво да се прави? Такава игра сме си избрали да цъкаме. Така, тъй като това е Take 2, както казах, тези документи вече съм ги изчел, така че ще минем по-набързо през тях. Тук кой ще тяхме да изпратим? Тук изпращаме Лилианчето. Изпращаме нашите съветници с идеята да свършат задачи колкото се може по-бързо тук. В рамките на този епизод и после да можем да ги изпратим преди да приключим с този епизод на още някоя друга задача. Сега тук трябваше да има една задача, която на Джозефин ще й отнеме само... ето това е. На Джозефин ще й отнеме само 51 минути, което е повече от останалите, но въпреки това ще е в рамките на епизода. Кълън, къде щяхме да го изпратим? Кълън мисля, че беше ето тук, Stop the Wars. Да.
Madame Méprise is a fixture. The sun will grow cold before she retires.
Чакаме приказките да приключат и тръгваме. Опа. Отиваме да свършим задачката на Лилианчето. Те голяма част от задачите, които са на нашите компаньони в момента май по-скоро са на масата. Защо натискам Escape вместо M? Сега си вземем се, развинем си отново варик и тръгваме. До тук стигнахме в миналия тейк. Малко след черния екран. Казахме, че е много комфортно, много е тихо, за да ни бъде комфортно и трябваше да започнем наново. Била си тук и преди?
You didn't tell me you'd been here before.
After the blight ended, I came here to see Justinia. She was just Dorothea then, a revered mother.
Прекалено тихо, за да ми е комфортно.
I didn't expect it to be so deserted. It makes me uneasy.
It's a small village and it's too early for the chant. I'm sure the sisters are somewhere. Liliana, is that you?
Liliana?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor?
Интересно беше това поклащане на главата. Нещо не е както трябва. Предпочитам да не бъда... Не ми пука.
Bigger things to worry about than that.
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here.
Сега въпрос...
Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch. That light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
Do they still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday? That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes, of course. We'd never give up the traditions of our most beloved divine.
That is lovely to hear. I stare up at the breach sometimes. It's terrifying,
Oh,
but
shit.
beautiful in its way.
It is beautiful.
Същото
Have you seen
ми...
it by sunrise?
When the sun rises through it, it splits into what looks like a
Чакай да ги изчакаме да се наговорят.
like a broken mirror.
Yes, spectacular, isn't it? You
That-
must be careful, Natalie. Justinia's enemies are making their move, vying for position and the sunbirth's throne.
Харесва ми как я разпитва и я хлъзга. Така, тъй като ми падат батерията на слушалките, ще ги смена. Ще сложа една кратка паузичка, да ги смена набързо и продължаваме. Така, и ето ни обратно с другите слушалки, само малко да ги намаля. Та харесва ми как Лиляна я разпитва тази и я плъзга по парзалката.
I was in the cloister in Lotharing when the blight began. There was a lot of fear back then. No one knew what was going to happen, whether we would live or die. And then one morning, I found a single bloom on a dead rose bush. And I thought, even in the midst of all this, life finds a way. The Maker hasn't abandoned us.
Сега пък прекалено тихо си ги направих.
An open heart. Well, morbid. But Justinia always said that compassion was my greatest strength. Doubt is easy. It takes courage to trust.
What was that?
Looks like we opened something.
Каза ми, отвори се.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Добре, изиграл. Сега съм сигурен на кой го казвам. Ако го казваме на Лиляна, окей. Ако го казваме на нея, не е толкова окей, но предполагам, че го
Good
казваме
old
на Лиляна.
Liliana was playing you the whole time. Didn't you realize?
They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Гранд Клерик Виктор.
Who is
Виктори
this Grand
или
Cleric?
там как се
I've
произнася.
never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
Какво планираш?
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thidas away from the true chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
Добре, ние знаем кой е нашия противник.
Good work. We know the name of our enemy. That's half the battle won.
Exactly.
Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
This has to be done. You know it.
Миналия път съм е пуснал, ама
I see what you've become.
няма спомен тя да е...
We just stand before the darkness, and the Maker shall guide them.
Няма спомен после да я виждаме някъде или да участваме по някакъв начин. Малко ми е странно, тъй като с тези слушалки не си чувам гласа и...
No, this can't be it. There's nothing here.
И тъй като не си чувам гласа, не съм сигурен дали говоря достатъчно силно или прекалено ниско и гледам да не говоря пък прекалено високо. Скрит бутон, може би?
Check again. Perhaps the box itself is a puzzle. She
Затова
seems the
е така
puzzler
леко ще
sort.
ги мръдна, колкото да си чувам
It's
гласа, за да знам
just an empty box.
с каква сила говоря.
There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
Това, което тя каза в света на сънищата.
She apologized in the fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me, just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did.
Аз силно се съмнявам, че Лилиана не е знаела сега. Спри да се измъчваш.
Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore.
This? Now? After everything you've said and done? I hesitated with Butler, but you never did. You gave me confidence that killing him was the right answer. After Haven, we agreed that war requires sacrifices. Whatever it takes, you said. And my poor dear Natalie. I called her sister once, but I couldn't risk leaving her alive. Don't tell me to let it all go after all I've sacrificed to get here. Justinia tried to save me, but all it's done is made me realize I don't need saving. There is work to be done. I'll see you back at Skyhold.
Значи това все пак е била тази нейна приятелка Натали. Аз си мисля, че е някакъв вид импостър. Примерно магиосен, който се е трансформирал в нея, нещо от сорта. Така, ти има ли проверим къде става с Лилианчето, всичко е наред ли е? При нея имаше телепортче. Това трябва да е, може би, да, би трябвало да е това.
Grand Cleric Victoire is scrambling after the loss of her ancient.
Good. Her support base is in Morale. Tear it down. Grand Cleric Victoire wishes to make an enemy of the Inquisition. I'll give her what she wants. Doesn't Victoire have a young cousin, Lord Firmin? She dotes on him.
Yes, mistress. I believe that is so.
Good. Have him collected. He shall be an honored guest, and make sure the Grand Cleric hears about it.
At your command.
Добра работа.
Good work with the Grand Cleric.
Thank you. I do what I can. You see, when I'm ruthless, it gets us where we need to be. It's something to be proud of. Why fix it? How funny that her regret is what finally puts my own to rest. I chose to become her left hand, knowing what it meant. It was my weakness that stopped me from fully committing to my task.
Предполагам, че вече всичко е наместено.
Well then, I suppose that's
Че
that.
всичко си е паднало на
The
местото.
Inquisition needs me just as the Divine did, to do what no one else dares. Death and deception are my trade. It is what I am. It is what I always will be. Yes?
Някакви апдейти,
Anything I should know?
нещо ново.
Celine's loyalists are causing trouble in Orlais. Emperor Gaspard is employing harsh tactics. I would expect nothing less from him. We've gained a ruthless ally.
I'll leave you to your work.
Ние почваме да ставаме безмилостни. Докато се сета как беше на български рутлес, мина един век. Век и половина. Добре, значи с лилянчето сме готови, така ли да разбирам, поне на този етап. Сега, това е... Аз съм почти сигурен, че трябва да се изпълни на масата, така че... Не бе, не трябва. Добре, много хубаво. Тук имаме някаква друга задача. Finish business. Я да видим само, че на кой е тя. Unfinished business. На Касандра. Добре. Първо ще отидем да изпълним тази задача, след това ще се върнем да вземем Касандра и ще отидем да изпълним нейната задача. Requisition офицер. Не интересува. Ние тук нямахме ли кемп? Точно тук. Или пък аз се бъркам нещо. Тук не е кемп. Сега ще вземем Сера, ще вземем Варик и ще вземем... Блекло, да. Викам, какво стана? И ще вземем Вивиен. Ще ходим с тях тримата, докато изпълним задачката на Вивиен. После Вивиен ще сменим с... Не сега. По-скоро, може би по-скоро Варик ще го сменим с Касандра. Ще видим кой с кого ще сменим. Въпросът е тук как се стигаше. Знам, че от тук не може да се мине. Беше примерно някакво е такова от тук. Ето от тук. Тук някой гад няма ли случайно, нещо така понабиеме някой. Реджимп. Няма да е лошо да quick 7, защото аз съм някакъв такъв много коки, ама както аз обичам да казвам, коки не си is a bitch, така че да не вземем да пукнем така резко. Големи, бели, Яверне, къде си? Ето те. Добре, то го трепахме, тия другите по принцип няма нужда да ги трепяме, но ще ги отрепяме, за да можем да се фортнем. Много са ми странни тия слушалки, когато цъкам. Какъв майтап? Не знам къде ми е другия кабел. Но не е то кабел, бе. Това е бил, бе. Така, да пуснем другите слушалки се зареждат. Че забравих, мисля ще докато направим този епизод, евентуално ако реша да направя още един, другите слушалки да се заредат през това време. Отидем до кемпа. От кемпа ще смениме Вивиен с Касандра или пък, знаете ли какво? Ще си отиваме вкъщи, отиваме да си говорим с Вивиен. Ще ги караме задачата една след друга, т.е. малко ще се разкараме малко повече, но пък така няма да губим връзка с задачата. Къде е вратата за Вивиен? Може би това? Добре, оцелихме. А ние мога да я прецакаме и да дадем обикновено сърце.
Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
Хо-хо-хо. Изкушаващо, но не мисля да си правя врагове в собствения лагер. Имам сърцето, сега говори.
If you want the wyvern's heart, you'll tell me what you're using it for.
I can do better, darling. Give me the heart and I'll show you what it's for. Will that suffice?
Добре.
All right. One heart as requested.
How kind of you. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. You have been a dear friend and I would like you to come with me.
Мисля си, примерно фана да лоуднем. И да видим какво ще стане, ако... Какво ще стане, ако и дадеме обикновеното сърце.
I'm here, my darling.
Vivienne,
Yes, darling.
it's going to be all
My darling? Bastian?
Не знам какво да кажа.
Well, shit.
There's nothing here now.
Сега ще направя един сейф и ще видя дали имам някой лот, който мога да използвам за да се върнем назаде. Така. Реално този аутосейф от кога е? Дали от сега? Колко часа? Да, определено от сега. А този дали от преди да се върнем? Ако е точно като се връщаме от тук в Skyhold, значи всичко е наред. Обаче ако трябва да ходим пак да биеме белия явер, няма да го правя. Добре, всичко е наред. Просто ми е много любопитно какво ще стане. Минали път, когато цъках, тази опция я нямах. Мисля. Защото най-вероятно не съм убил обикновена гадинка. Може и да съм имал, да не съм обърнал внимание или съм забравил, но мисля, че нямах. Сега тук като скачиме горе ще направим някой сейф, защото не ще да си усереме отношенията с Vivian.
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
Имам го.
I've brought you the heart as requested.
Само да видим дали ще ми даде да избера сега да й дам
Inquisitor,
буклука.
you are a treasure. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. You have been a dear friend, and I would like you to come with me.
Кой код? Кой код? Кой код, бе? Така. Не бе, кой код?
What can I do for you, my dear?
Носа
Is it
го.
too much to hope that you...
I've got the heart.
Words cannot begin to express my relief. Thank you, Inquisitor. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. You have been a dear friend.
Това го видяхме вече.
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor. I'm here, my darling. It should be working by now. My darling? Bastian?
трябва време.
We shouldn't linger.
There's nothing here now.
Поне разликата, че с едното имаше някакви последни думи, с другото нямаше никакви последни думи. Окей. Предполагам обаче, че може да има някакъв негативен ефект напред в историята. Примерно в един момент. Съда по Mass Effect, да речеме. В Mass Effect 1, който не е цъкал играта или не е гледал, нали, ще има спойлери. В Mass Effect единичката може да избереш... Тоест не, в Mass Effect двойката можеш да избереш дали да кюрнеш една болест, която по една раса нарича секровани в играта. Тези, които се цъкали, ще знаят за какво говоря. Но чак в тройката, ако избереш да не го направиш, в тройката един от твоите компаньони Кровенски разбира и те напада. Така че тук по същия начин може да има последствия по-късно в играта, на края на играта или в следващата игра. Да, това тук ще го спестим, защото вече веднъж го видяхме. Единственото нещо, което промених е да не се опитвам да изнудвам да ми каже, защото няма смисъл да губа този relationship при положение, че знам, че ще го изгубя, ако говоря по този начин. Така че няма смисъл. Така, да видим какво искахме да направим. Айде отиваме по Iron Bull. По задачката на Iron Bull първо. Взимаме си го него. Ще си вземем варик и ще си вземем кол. Сера имам пред. Варик, сера и Iron Bull. Confirm. Няма да е лошо да имаме един магиосик в нас. Въпрос е сера или варик да махнеме. Все тая.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We work together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
Бу е Хисрад.
Iron Bull's name is Hisrad.
Under the КЮН, we use titles, not names.
Да, това го
My
знаем.
title is Hisrad because I was assigned to secret work. You can translate it as Keeper of Illusions or...
Liar. It means liar.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
Имаме общ враг.
I'm only here because we both want to stop Corypheus.
Indeed. The Tevinter Imperium is bad enough without the interference of this Venatori cult. If this new form of lyrium helps them seize power in Tevinter, the war with Kunandar could get worse.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hasrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
Чакай първо да разпитаме. Ами ако в кораба има магиосници?
There might be Venatori mages on the ship as well. If the dreadnought can't handle them.
It's unlikely there'll be more than 2 or 3 mages on the ship, and they'll be dead by the 3rd shot. On land, though, a half-dozen Venatori attacking the dreadnought from cover could do some serious damage.
Защо да не падне по вода?
If it's dangerous for the dreadnought close to shore, why not attack when the smugglers reach open water?
Any decent smuggling ship can outrun a dreadnought on open water. We need to catch them close to shore.
I could have crushed any Venatori resistance with the Inquisition's main forces. Why not
Това не
use them?
успях да го прочета.
Because then the Venatori would have seen you coming and run. They'd schedule a new shipment for later, and our spies might not know when or where. This is risky, yes, but it's our best chance to destroy the shipping operation permanently.
Това ще работи ли за теб, Big Joe?
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the it's risky.
Riskier than letting Red Lyrium into Minrathos?
Добре, готов съм.
Let's go hold up our end of the bargain, then.
My agent suggested two possible locations the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss. Krem can lead the charges. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
Alrighty then. Гад мръсна. Кажи ми нещо интересно.
Just waiting on you and his Rado. Iron Bull, I guess.
Познаваш Iron Bull?
You knew Iron Bull back when he fought in Saharan?
Yes, he led the group that freed me. I was a Magister's slave, and when the Magister went to Saharan, he brought me along. For company. Iron Bull and his men attacked my master's ship and killed him, as well as his soldiers. Bull set me free.
И след това се присъедини към Кюна.
And you decided to start following the Qun after that?
What do you think? I just watched a giant horned warrior kill the Magister who hurt me.
Никога не съм чул тази
You never
история.
told me about this.
One of the few things he hasn't shared with you, I gather. Sure, Bull. Share the secret Ben Hasrath reports, but keep that bit where you save the elf boy to yourself.
Той е в опасност ли?
Is Bull going to get in trouble for passing those reports on?
The Ben Hasrath aren't pleased with how forthcoming Bull has been, but he was one of their best agents. He kept the streets clean in Saharan longer than anyone before him or after. He fought until it nearly killed him. The Ben Hasrath trust him enough to accept how he joined the Inquisition, even if they don't like it. Besides, they hate to discard a tool that might still have some use left in it. That's why I have a job.
Имаш ли проблеми в Кюна?
It sounds
С
like
Кюна.
following the Qun hasn't always been easy.
I had a temper. Bull's nickname for me, Gat, comes from Gatlock, the explosive power in Canary cannons. I was so angry when I was first freed. I wanted revenge. I wanted to find my family who was still enslaved in Minrathos. I thought about leaving when the Qun didn't tell me what I wanted to hear, but I didn't.
Why not?
The Canary were always ready to listen, to teach. They cared for me as much as one of their own. And if I leave, the parts of the Qun that I don't like are never going to change.
Значи, брат, пълното име не е Гат Лок, а е Гат Мръсна. Просто е писано грешно. Как свърши тук?
How did an
Приятелю,
elf end up working for the
гадинка ти.
Canary out here?
Ben Hasrath
Ще му викаме
usually
Гатинке.
pick humans to work outside of Kunandar. They're a little harder to spot. I've worked in Orlais and Navarra, but only for a few years now.
А преди това,
What did you do before that?
сега съм се лигал.
When I was old enough, I fought to Vinter forces in Saharan. I was too angry to do much else. It took me a long time to accept the Qun, to get past justice to purpose. Some days are still difficult.
Как Съюзът ще ни помогне?
No one's actually detailed
Или
how
как
an
Съюз ще
alliance
помогне
with
на
the
мен?
Canary will help the Inquisition.
The answer to that is above my rank. But the Canary don't really bargain. They don't know how. I doubt you want Canary troops stomping around your stronghold, and you're too far away for supplies to be useful. You'd get more use out of our ships, I imagine, and the agents we've got spread across Thedas. We know a lot more than what Bull sees in those reports he's been forwarding to your spy master.
Искам да обсъдим Кюна.
Do you have a minute to talk about the Kyun?
I'm a spy, Inquisitor, not a teacher. I'm not interested in converting anyone or debating the philosophy. But I suppose it would make for an interesting report to hear the Inquisitor's opinion of the Kyun.
Дец са предшественици. Нали така? Дец би трябвало са предшественици, да видим.
Tell them that the Inquisitor thinks the Kyun is loathsome and disgusting.
You
Oh.
must really want our ships then. I understand your viewpoint for what it's worth. Out in this world, the Kyun sounds terrible. As a way of life, the simplicity, the fairness of it is something I cherish. The lack of identity, though, I've struggled with it myself.
I'll let you know when we're ready.
I await your pleasure.
Малко ги
Inquisitor.
обидиха ме да кара, бе. Напред. Не вярвам да окаже някакво влияние.
Once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna want a volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Kunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
Айде да тръгваме.
I'm ready to head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief. Charges! Double time! Let's move!
You gave your chargers the easier target.
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times.
Айрон Бул си ги пази. Неговите хора. Браво, браво. Добре. Него му трупаме пасивчета. Въобще ли то вече на повечето им трупаме само пасиви. Тука? Мога ли да минем от тук? Що па да не мога да минем от тук? Може бе, ама не ваши.
Be careful. My agent said to expect opposition ahead of the main camp.
We've all done this a few times, Gat.
You've been living outside the Kyun for years now, Iron Bull. Just wanted to make sure your reflexes hadn't gotten as soft as the rest of you.
Ouch.
Аз за къде се обърна, те ги изтрепаха тия.
You're not Dalish. Were you confined to an alienage as a child?
Not for bloody long.
You may be interested to know that Kunandar treats our kind far better than Ferelden or Orlais.
Nope, not interested in how you want to treat me.
Perhaps another time then. Get ready. We're close.
Това бате се опитва да къскриптва нашите хора, бате. Сега. Го обичаш. Нали, ако обича да не пипа нашите хора, не се занимава с тях. Опа. Дай си тук всичките пари на света, ковчеже. Сигнализираме веднага.
Right. Signaling the dreadnought.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the dreadnought. That brings back memories. Nice one. Crap.
Мога да...
They've still got time to fall back if you signal them now.
да ретритнат.
Your men need to hold
Да
that
отстъпат.
position, Bull.
They do that. They're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Canary. You'd be declaring yourself Talvishoth. With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hasrath think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Talvishoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad, for this alliance and for the КЮН.
Той е наш човек, те са негови хора, те са наши хора, няма ги жертва.
Call the retreat.
Don't!
They're falling back.
All these years, Hisrad, and you throw away all that you are. For what? For this? For them?
Съжалявам, гад.
I regret that we couldn't protect the dreadnought.
So do I.
No way they'll get out of range. Won't be long now.
Bull, when the dreadnought sinks,
Sinks. Canary dreadnoughts don't sink.
Damn!
Come on. Let's get back to my boys.
Те така са го натъпкали с експлозив, врачи, че като го гръмнеш, като погърмиш малко по него и той целият се взривява. Или това е някакъв вид защитен механизъм, като го пробият и вече би трябвало да потъва, гърми. Което е тъпо по принцип.
Hey, boss.
Inquisitor, it is my duty to inform you that there will be no alliance between our peoples. Nor will you be receiving any more Ben Hasrath reports from your Talvishoth ally.
You under orders to kill me, Gat?
No. The Ben Hasrath have already lost one good man. They'd rather not lose two.
So much for that.
Можем да намалим загубите, да ги минимизираме.
the loss of the Ben Hasrath information will hurt. Can we smoke out some of your old contacts?
They'll pool their people soon enough, but we might be able to identify the agents who replaced them. You're late.
Sorry, Chief. Still sore from fighting off all those vents. Good to see you, Inquisitor.
Радо се, че оцеляхте.
That fight against the Venatori was a bit dicey.
We knew that you and the Chief had our backs, Your Worship. Chief's even breaking open a cask of chasing sack mead for the charges tonight.
Damn it, Krem. That's the kind of thing you don't have to mention to the Inquisitor.
Sorry, Chief.
Forget it. You're doing fine.
Много ми е интересно, все пак в следващия Dragon Age това как ще се отрази на играта. Защото това би трябвало да е нещо доста голямо като решение. Дали сме в съюз с КЮНА или сме против КЮНА. Тоест, или не сме в съюз с КЮНА. Все още не сме против, не сме в война с тях. Но те са малко непредвидими. Така, ние изпратихме хора да търсят предполагаемото место за този амулет. И те би трябвало вече даже да се върнали. Виж, че изпратих Кълън да се занимава с това. Което означава, че трябва със сигурност да се е върнал. Лелянчето, добре. Добре, намерили сме го. Супер. Така, Джозеф Инчето, обаче още май... и тя се е върнала. Супер. Добре, сега, тъй като скоро ще приключваме, в смисъл скоро, може би след 15 на 20 минути, но тъй като ще приключваме след някакво време и не мисля да правя още един епизод тази вечер, ще видим, като почина па може да ми се доразцъка. Ще изпратиме Джозефин на ето тази задача тук, защото тя е най-дългата. Фереодън Гаспарт им диша във врата.
Inquisitor.
Добре, ще се опитаме да оправим нещата, защото Фереодън не е в състояние да се защитава в момента. А пък и кралят, героят на Фереодън, го няма. Така че, кой ще пази? Фереодън. Кой ще го спаси?
Inquisitor.
Лилианчето вярвам, че ще му предложи оферта, на която той не може да устои. Търсиме някаква задачка, която КЮНъТ ще се справи поне за около 5 часа, нещо такова. И то няма такива. Тази видяхме, тази даже то не може да започне. Тук мисля, че в Ерелда нямаме други задачи. Както гледам, да. Айде, така случай просто ще фаваме някаква задача. Това... Добре, айде, го изпратим. Неговото невзимане... Неговото нежелание да участваме в това търсене не ме впечатлява и не ме кара да се радвам. Замислих се дали да не му дам друга задача, а тази да я запазя за Лиляна, но... Айде добре, дайте да видим какво ще стане. Сега може би трябва да отидем да говорим с Кол. Да, най-вероятно и с Сера. А, не, с Сера не, защото с нея не сме приключили още имаме задачки. Да.
From Haven's fire come we, the able true, to Skyhold now, or port free. We rally with our hero born anew, Inquisitor.
He was dead the whole time.
Здрасти, здрасти.
He didn't know.
Заповядай.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need some place that can go away if it becomes sharp. What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I? It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
Добре, ако Кол е сигурен.
Are you ready, Cole?
They can't make me a monster. Ah!
What was that? Oh, what are you doing to the kid?
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
Може би Варек е прав.
Solus, is it possible that the amulet doesn't work on Cole because he's too human?
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, he remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
Значи отиваме да разсъдваме.
We'll find whatever is preventing the amulet from working, and we'll make it right.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Sure. All right, I get it. You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
Не интересуват ме резултати. Няма да взимам отношение в случая.
All I care about is making certain that the Venatori can't bind Cole.
Fair enough. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
Да. Добре. За момент се притесних.
Yeah, this should get me through the month. Give me a moment. Greetings. Can I help you?
You killed me.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
The spire?
Cole, stop.
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
Да се погрижим.
If he hurt you, you'll have your revenge.
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Valroyo. They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him. Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to.
По принцип не мисля, че това е добра идея. Солас, какво смяташ по въпроса?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
Добре. А ти какво мислиш по въпроса, Варик?
Varric.
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
A spirit does not work through emotions. It embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human. And humans change. They get hurt. And they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
Мисля да го направя човек. Миналия път нямам спомен какъв съм го направил. Този път обаче мисля да го направя човек. Това означава, че Стола сега ще каже бу минус 5.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Leave it to me. All right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
Тук 5 бързи точки disapproval получихме най-вероятно.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
No.
Then pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog. Do it.
No!
How you doing, kid? Feel any better?
No.
You can't make it all just go away. I learned that the hard way.
Forget.
No. He needs to remember. You too. We're done here.
Нямам никакъв спомен. Дали съм го направил човек, по-близко до хората или по-близко до спирите.
The amulet will now never function. Cole remains vulnerable to binding.
No, he isn't. The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right? Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
It still hurts. When do I stop hurting?
Ще помогна.
Being with your friends can make you feel better.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
The left hand misses a friend with 2 different names. She's hurting, sad, alone, but everyone can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Leliana's wine without her noticing?
I can help with that.
It is good that he's not entirely changed, however human he becomes.
Това няма спомен да сме си оговорили с Кола да пита тези въпроси, така че най-вероятно съм решил миналия път да го държа като спирит. Въпроси, отговори. Немаме. Добре. Мисля, сега колебая се. Къде ще екзекутираме тази? Тук ли ще е? Не, в Валроял. Добре. Айде да отидем да извършим тази екзекуция. Та картинката сега не съм я виждал. Кой да вземем, Стас? Кой да вземем с нас? Вземем Сера, ще вземем Дориан, ще си вземем Варик. Мисля обаче след тази задача да приключваме с епизода, тъй като ще стане доста дълъг. Ми се ще да не е над 2 часа.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their
Опиш не мога да си намери местото.
you are sentenced to be hanged from the neck
Се
until
намести,
dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Well, this is grim.
Poor bastard. So, where's food? Orlesians always stock these things.
Proceed.
Stop!
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Oh, shit.
Blackwall! No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
Той е тайният ни брат, който също така ни е и баща. Трябва ли да знам кой е Том?
I don't have a concern about this, Corypheus or what have you. The right hand will be divine.
The hard one, she. Set on the way things were.
So, perhaps you should amend your tone.
Really? Does she strike you as someone who'll suffer what you dish out?
Това е пес. Песичката за зайченцето бяло.
So the old man took power over the body of your pretty empress.
That is the way of things. And many a fortune was made and broken.
Sounds like a wash.
Oh, it seems so. And I've decided to go a different way entirely.
Is that good?
Is that her? Here?
Shut it. You know the rules about friends.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter.
Разпознаха Ред Джей.
The champions of the just.
Blessed are the righteous, the light.
Аз си върва, ама на къде върва е друга работа. Въобще не гледам и не питам. Отиваме в затвора. Сега ще го освободиме, най-вероятно. Tommy? Tommy boy?
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
Наистина си убил тези хора.
Was the bailiff telling the truth? Did you really do those things?
Yes, I did. It's all true. It's time we all took a good look at who I really am.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
Да, не съм много убеден.
Would a monster have given himself up? Somewhere along the line you stopped pretending.
Yes.
Твоето престъпление.
I need to know the details of what you did. Who you killed. Why?
I betrayed the Empire and assassinated a general, all for gold. The man was General Vincent Callier. My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis. Sir Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne. He thought that by eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor. I can't say if Robert's plan would have worked. I didn't care. There was good coin offered, and I took it. By the time Sir Robert's involvement was uncovered, I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it. Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
Какво каза на твоя човек?
You got your men to help you. What did you tell them?
They didn't know who they were attacking. I told them it was an important mission. They trusted me without question, just as your men trust you.
Не, нашата кауза е справедлива.
Our men follow me because they believe our cause is righteous.
They believe it because that's what you tell them.
Ти си убил семейството на Калиер.
My reports say that Callier was with his family. You had them all slaughtered.
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers, armed guards. My men have been told to eliminate everyone. They'd seen war. They thought they were defending their country. No one likes to think about that. But it's names that carry power in this world. Bloodlines. Heirs. No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
Не трябва да бъде така. Не е било война по това време. Не си било война.
Not really.
I've been on enough battlefields to know the same crime at the right time would have earned a medal. But that's what I did. And why I deserve to be here.
Искам да знам нещо
There's
друго.
another thing I'm still wondering.
Yes.
Кой е истинският Blackwall?
I need to know about Blackwall. The real Blackwall.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing, a waste of life. But he wanted to recruit me. We headed to Valchavan for the joining. But Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way. An old ruin from one of the previous blights. He said it led to the deep roads. I was to go down alone, find a dark spawn, and fill a vial with its blood. When I returned, I found the warden ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
Неговата смърт не е твоя вина.
He sacrificed himself for you. You're to blame.
Don't you think I know that? He would have wanted me to carry on to Valchavan, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited. that I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the wardens. But I couldn't just walk away. So, Rainier died. And Blackwall lived.
Кой си ти?
Who were you before this mess? I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected. But it wasn't enough. One mistake. One mistake and everything I worked for fell apart.
Кой е Морнай? Или Морней? Или...
Mornay. Who was he? My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution. Couldn't let another die for my mistake. That's all for
Трябва върва. Чакай да видим. Трябва върва.
That's all for now.
Така, отиваме да видим какво ще го правим него. Ето го клъна. Обобщи го.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
Merci.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Blackwall... Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
И какво би направил?
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
Ти си впечатлен? Ти си впечатлен.
Some part of you is impressed by what he did, isn't it?
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Освободето.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Така, аз мисля, че Blackwall от отдавна вече... Не, ще я кажа изкупил грешките си, обаче това не може да се изкупи. Но от отдавна се разкаива за грешките си и неговата смърт няма да доведе до нищо. Кой знае какво. Така че по-скоро мисля да го назнача да продължава да пачка за нас. За каузата. Правейки света по-добро, едно по-добро место. Пък да видим. Това на маста ли трябва да се случи? Сигурно. Но най-вероятно на маста сега няма да можем да продължим по тази задача. Ако е такъв филма, просто ще сложим край на епизода тук и в следващия епизод ще допродължим. Ще довършим тази задача. И тъй. Това трябва да е в... Да. В момента не можем да ангажираме никой с освобождаването му. Чак след 4 часа, което означава, че КЮНЪТ ще се освободи след близо 2 часа. Ама той самия не може да се заеме с тази задача. Ще видим. Ами добре, с това ще сложим край на този епизод. Интенти. Слагаме едно сейвче и в следващия епизод ще видим какво ще правим с Blackwall, ще довършим задачката на Касандра и ще видим какво друго можем да направим, преди да започнем да вървим по главните задачи. Добре, това ще е всичко от този епизод за 50 000 път. Пожелавам всичко най-хубаво. Чао, чао и до нови срещи!